Hey, what's going on, family? I am out here in my garden today because it's nice and warm. It's December, 17th? And it's fall. We had a little bit of rain come through here not too long ago, a few days ago. Got cool on us a little bit, dropped down in like the 20s. But guess what? Today, we're in the 60s out here. Can you believe it? So I said, well, I'm going to take advantage of this warm, beautiful, nice breeze day and get out here in my garden to do a little bit of cleanup. So I figured while I'm doing that, I'll bring you guys along with me so you can see what I plan to attack in just a short amount of time. I'm not going to do everything today, but I am going to clean out a couple of these beds that I really want to get prepped up and get them ready for some summer or spring planting. I've got a strawberry patch over here that I'm going to show you that I'm going to actually pull up and put inside of a planter box. They're planted in ground right now, but I am going to pull them up and put them inside of a planter box, probably not today, but I am going to take on that task, and I'm actually going to order some more bare root strawberries. But just a little bit of what I got going on out here that I plan to do, and thought you guys might be interested in seeing it. So let me go ahead and take you over here to one of these beds that I'm working on. This bed right here. This bed is a bed that I'll be pulling stuff out of it. You know, it has celery in it. It has a little bit of dino kale in there. There you go. This dino kale still looks good. It's in good shape. So I'll probably leave it there for a while, just pull out the ones that I know aren't going to make it. But some of them are still looking good. Okay? And this is that celery. That celery I was telling you about. We're going to get rid of that. And then I've got some tree collards over in the corner there. I'll probably leave those so they could go to seed earlier on. And I believe that's a tree collard as well. Now let me back up just a bit and show you these Tabasco pepper plants. They're coming out. I'm going to chop them all up, throw them in my compost bin. Okay. And there's even one over here in this corner. That's one right there. All right. And then this, what you're looking at right here, this is an old grape. This is a grapevine. I've already clipped it back and got it ready for new wood to spring out on it, because as you know, grapes do better on new wood. You get a better harvest of grapes per se. You know, you get more grapes if you clip them back and force the plant to push out new wood. Muscadine grapes are the same way. So yeah, this is the other Tabasco bush that I'm going to pull up. Now I'm not going to overwinter any of this, because guess what? These Tabasco plants that I just showed you actually came up voluntarily from seed. And I get that every year with them. So I never have to plant any more Tabasco peppers, because so much of it dropped to the ground like what you see here. And then those seeds just come up voluntarily. I never have to plant any more of those. And I love making my hot pepper sauce with them. But that's that bed. And then the other bed that I am going to focus on is this little bed right here. This little bed, it has old purple cabbage in it. Chicken's gonna love that. Some old broccoli that is ready to get pulled up. A little bit of curly kale in there. And then I'll amend the soil and get the bed ready for new stuff. All right. So what I'm gonna do right now, guys, is take you over here to this strawberry patch that I told you I'm gonna actually pull it up, pull all the strawberries out of it, and I'm gonna put the strawberries in a small planter box so that I can manage them a little bit better. Okay, but just give me a second, and I'll take you over there and have you check that out. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is the old strawberry patch. As you can see, it's overran by weeds, but I'm going to take my time and dig up all those strawberries out of there and replant them in a planter box. Get them off the ground and into a planter box. They did really well for me this year. I had the most delicious, big, juicy strawberries from them. So I'm going to do a little bit better with maintaining them. So I'll get them out of the ground from being directly in the ground and put them in a planter box so I can manage it a little bit better. Here's another bed here that has some old Savoy cabbage in it. I'll probably go ahead and pull those out today also and get this bed prepped up as well. Okay? But yeah, just real quick look at what I'm working with out here. Old pepper, hot pepper plants. I think these are habanero peppers. Yeah. And I'm going to pull that out of that pot. Get that composted up. I've got a bed here with some old carrots still in there. I'm going to pull those up. Got a few broccoli plants that's doing okay. Again, I'll kind of work through those that need to go and those that can possibly stay, and then just clean everything up really, really nice and pretty. Get the soil amended really good and be ready to rock and roll. Okay, just showing y'all a quick view of how things have gone. It's winter time, well, fall. We are not in the heart of winter yet, but you can see the garden has taken a beating. Artichoke plants here that are in ground. I had those in a pot previously, but they need the space to spread because they do double up. I'm curious and anxious to see what they will look like this coming spring and summer, because again, they are perennials and they double up every year. So I put them in the ground so they'd have that space to grow. These are some old collards. I'm not going to pull those up yet. I'm just going to clean them up a bit, get all the bad leaves off of them and feed it to the chickens and clean around them and give them some space to move about. All right. These are just a little area of collards. Okay. There you go. But yeah, I'm going to get started. I will get started working here, and then bring you all back to show you some of the progress that I'm making. All right? Be back momentarily. Yeah, so this is all this old celery here. Yep. Get rid of that. Give it to chicks. Yeah, but like I said, I'm going to get as much of this stuff out that I know isn't going to do much. And get rid of that. All right. And this bed, y'all, doesn't need a whole lot of amending. I've put some compost in it, some topsoil, some cow manure, so it's actually doing well, but I am just going to amend it just a little bit. But as you can see, I am over here pulling out this stuff, and I hope y'all can see, trying to maneuver this darn camera so that y'all can see just what I'm working with here. Bring you over this side and bring you down so you can see what I am doing. Let me lift you up just a bit. There you go. And y'all just check me out. Watch me work. I'm going to have y'all watch me clean out this bed, and then I'll bring you back later to show you what I've done with the other beds. But yeah, this is an old Tabasco bush. That goes. Y'all look at that soil. Huh! I love it. It's really loose and just full of all these worms out here. And that's what's really feeding the plants. Like I told you in the other video, I don't do all of that granulated fertilizer stuff. I stopped doing that a while back. And I let nature do its thing with feeding these plants like they're supposed to be. Yeah. But I am loving this soil, y'all. Loving it. So, clean this on out. And trust me, guys, I am bending the knees and not trying to pull my back out. All right. This is really cool. Really cool. Get those weeds out of there. Like I said, I never have to plant Tabasco plants anymore because all of these little peppers that drop off the bush, they fall on the ground or either in a bed that I had them in, and they voluntarily give me new stuff. There you go. So I say you buy a Tabasco pepper plant one time, you will never have to buy another one. I'm telling you. I've gone several years now with not having to buy any. They just come back everywhere. Everywhere, y'all. Everywhere. Okay. So I got all of those out. And Like I said, this dino kale, it's got some good ones in there still that I'm gonna let stay. I'm gonna bring y'all on over here and let you see. Get you down there. And yes, I have the sniffles. I'm finally about to get past this head cold. I can smell again. For a long time I couldn't smell, but I can smell. If you want to know what good essential oil you can get to open up your head when you got a head cold or even a chest cold, you just inhale it. It's peppermint, y'all. It is the bomb. Get you a little bit of peppermint oil, shake it on a cloth. Don't be crazy like I did and put it directly on your skin because it'll burn. But put it on a cloth and then just lightly put it to your face and inhale. Take in deep, and it will loosen up that mucus in your head and in your chest and help you expel it. And that's what has helped me to not suffer too much with this head cold, because it will open up those sinuses and your chest and help you expel that mucus. Okay? So just a little bit of healthy advice. You can try it if you want. Just a little bit. But yeah, I'm almost done with this one. Got a couple of more in here that I'm gonna get rid of. And then get these weeds. I'm working these weeds out of here. And I'll be done with this bed. Okay? As a matter of fact, I am done with this one. I've taken out all that I'm going to take out. The rest will stay. And we'll move on to the next one. All right, come on, y'all. All right, like I stated, this is the second one that I'm going to clear out. I'm going to pull pretty much everything out of this one, y'all. All of this curly kale, all that's going. All of the broccoli. And all of the cabbage. My chickens are going to have a feast. They will have a feast today off of this. So getting all that cleaned out. And then one of these beds are going to serve as the home for some garlic. I'll bring you guys along and show you when I start putting that garlic in. It's time. It's really past due for me to put my garlic in the soil. So I'll be doing that here in a few days. But it more than likely will be this one that I put my garlic in. Okay? This one has some good compost and cow manure and topsoil in it as well. But I am still going to amend it just a little bit more. Let me show you what it's looking like. There you go. Yep. Get all that out of there. Keep all that good soil. Yep. And this one is done. It's cleaned. All right. So that's about as much as I'm going to show you today. Let me get you back around here on me. But yeah, I still got a lot of work to do. These were the quicker, easier beds that I could do for you today. So just showing you where I'm starting from with getting things cleaned up and ready. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed this little short gardening video. There's all that stuff I just pulled out from the 2 beds. And like I stated, all that's going to go to my chickens. I'll let them feast on that. I won't put it in the compost, but those Tabasco peppers will go into the compost. But the green leafy stuff, I'm going to let my chickens have a feast today on those. All right? That's going to do it, y'all. It's been my pleasure chatting with you today. Thank you for stopping by. And as always, I am Sandy 7 with AN-T-NEES. These are the Honky Tonk Chronicles, y'all. Peace out.